Hey, yous guys. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Can we talk? I know, twice in 1 week. Pfft, holy smoky doodles. So I talked a little bit about this on a Substack post, okay? And my Substack link is below the video in the description box. We do stuff that's more spiritual on Substack rather than regurgitating what you've already seen on the tube of the U. So, and plus I've been wanting to go that direction for a while, that more spiritual direction, so I can still supply videos here and do the more spiritual stuff there, okay? So, anywho, I wanted to say thank you to all of you as we walk through this journey together. You guys are phenomenal, okay? And before we get started, I would love it if you would tap on that like button and also tap on the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, tap on that twice. Second time you tap on it, tap on all so you get all the notifications for the posts and the videos, okay? I appreciate you. Okay. So I was talking a little bit about feeling other people's stuff because I have been so frustrated and angry and just a lot of getting loud. I'm getting loud. You know, a couple hours ago I was like, God, humans just irritate me. And, you know. And Spirit Team said, tap, tap, tap. Shelly, that's not all you. You're going to hear my son. Some of that is him too. That it's been 2 weeks with this new game thing, and I don't do well in an atmosphere where there's a lot of yelling. I just don't. It triggers things in me. And there's, you know what? I don't fight it. I just have to walk through the triggers, have to walk through the episode, the PTSD episode. So I have learned about a year before COVID started, I started doing a lot of inner work, okay? And the pandemic gave me a lot of time to work on myself and really start looking these episodes right in the eye. And this is how I've dealt with PTSD. And there's still things that trigger me. The fireworks not 50 feet from me once a year, okay? I've learned to deal with that. I have literally 10 fans in my house, and I turn them all on. And one of them is a turbo fan. And then I put my headphones on. Right? There's ways to work with triggers. So anywho, as I was saying, Spirit Team says, that's not all you. That's the collective. That's the people in my neighborhood. Empath, yeah, you know, we're feeling that. We're feeling that. And I want to remind that every single human being was born with gifts, and I call them gifts because they are a gift. We don't get to take credit for our psychic abilities. They are gifts. Whether you're actively using them or they're dormant, we all have psychic gifts. And I feel that we all have all the psychic gifts. Okay? So, anywho, what are we going to do? Because the crap's hitting the fan, okay? It has to hit the fan. It has to. The old paradigms, old structures have got to crumble. And they're not going to go quietly. But very, very, very soon, that dark, dense, heavy, and this isn't about men, okay? Because I carry a lot of masculine energy, okay? That deep, dark, heavy, masculine energy that I keep talking about, it's grappling for a foothold. It's falling in a pit it dug for itself. It's fallen in that pit and it keeps grappling for a foothold, keeps trying to get its way back to the top. And it's not working. And very, very, very soon, it's going to be so far down in there, all you're going to hear is echoes. Okay? After a point, with my lovely autistic son doing all that screaming and yelling, I gotta laugh. I have to, because if I don't, I'm going to go nuts. Oh my goodness. He's a gift. He's taught me a lot of patience. I feel that autistic children are here to teach us something, mostly to just be quiet. Just be quiet. Have patience. That's what I was taught. I should speak for myself. That's what I was taught. But anywho, so what are we going to do with all these nasty little energies, and they're just flying around, and there's people that, and I'm not talking about just M of the A of the G of the A's, okay? Entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes, okay? I'm not just talking about the M of the A of the G of the A. People in general. And for the most part, people don't know why they may not even be aware that they're angry. Everybody's not woken up yet. And everybody won't be. Rest assured, the scales tipped a long time ago, and they keep tipping in our favor, okay? So what do we do when all this stuff is going on around us and it's hard to ground? It's almost impossible to ground. And some days it is impossible to ground. If the most you can do is take your shoes off and notice your feet on the floor. I know I say that all the time because it works. Just notice your feet's on the floor. Look at a tree. Look at the beautiful green grass. The trees are still full. The beautiful green grass. My neck of the woods, we've had beautiful weather. Clear skies during the day, cloudy at night. I love it when it rains at night and it's sunny in the day. I love that, because everything's getting the nutrients in the moisture that they need, right? Including us. Okay. Anyway, I know I just have a lot to say today. So, what do we do when all this energy, this nasty, dark energy, is swirling around us? We do the best we can to ground it. We keep to ourselves. Period. Do not engage. Do not engage. It is hard for me not to yell out the window obscenities sometimes, or it crosses my mind, why do people need to yell? I promise you, we know you exist, honey. You don't have to yell to be heard. But I get that, having to raise our voice to be heard. I've experienced it most of my life, up until recently. So I get that, but, it gets to the point where I have to make a choice. Am I going to engage and talk trash? Now listen, I can talk trash in my house all I want, okay? But that, even after a point, it's like, okay, that's enough. It's not doing anything but it's stoking the fire, right? So how do I find peace? How do we find peace? We don't engage. We don't engage. And we do the best that we can to distance ourselves. Like I said, I'll turn that turbo fan on if the noise gets too much. I'll put my headphones on and listen to my playlist if it gets too much. Music's a beautiful way to center. It's a beautiful way to center. I'll watch a video of there's this girl, I don't even know, I think it's called I'm Just Like You. I actually put her in a post. I put a link to one of her videos in the post. One of the most positive human beings I've ever seen in my life. Vibrant human being. All positivity. And we need that. Now, I don't know where I'm going after things calm down enough where you guys don't need people reading political tarot anymore to ease your mind. I don't know. Maybe that'll never happen. Maybe I'll just keep doing it. I don't know where I'm going. I'm not going anywhere right now. I promise. I got stuff to do on this channel until I can't do it anymore. So, we need to mind ourselves, mind our business, not engage, find as much peace as possible, continue to do things that we enjoy. That is the way that we get through this energy that's swirling around us. I feel like I'm being rushed at, like someone's rushing at me, like the energy's like trying to bump into me. right? And it's trying to take me over. Because energy, again, that energy is losing its grip. It's lost its grip. And now it's just trying to make its way back up to the top. It's been the dominating energy for centuries. Okay? It's not going to go quietly. This regime is not going to go quietly. But they are falling apart. Enough that we can see them falling apart. And it's not that I wish bad things on them on personal levels, It's the collective of it. It's a collective of the regime and the butt smoochers and the sycophants and the yes men. See, people having fun. The sycophants and the yes men and the yes girls, right? It's the energy of the collective. Their collective, not ours. Their collective. So, while it seems that they are doing they have been doing what they really mean to do, whether it's conscious or not. I think for the most part it is conscious. Let's create chaos to keep them distracted from what's really going on. But it's all over the place. You can't not see what's going on. We can't not see it. I would literally have to live in a cave not to see it. With no contact with the outside world. So, they're not happy. As a collective, they are not happy. Because they're done. Okay? They're done. Now, I haven't watched the video yet, but did or did not Spirit Team say months ago that Rump Roast and Melon Girl there are divorced? Pretty sure they did. More than once. I haven't watched the video, but apparently something has leaked. Some information has leaked. This is why she's not spending any time around him. They pay her handsomely for showing up to anything here in the United States with his double for appearance's sake. Okay? What I get from his son, BT, their son, BT, he didn't show up to college because he's in hiding for the most part. The backlash. I mean, he's his own brand of not right. And I tend to defend him a little bit, but he is grown, and hopefully we can send healing energy to him. And maybe to her too. But maybe we can send healing energy to that boy. Okay. He needs it. But he's hiding, and I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to be related to him. And walk out in public. Nope. Oh, anywho. It is Friday. And I hope that you have a beautiful weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you on Saturday. Okay, just to clear it up, there was someone that had a question. The only way to pay for the yearly subscription for Pampered Pets Psychic Podcast is to do it through my Substack. Okay? I can't keep giving myself away. I just can't do it. I'm worth more. We are worth more than just giving every single thing away. Okay? There needs to be an exchange of energy. All right? So, before I leave us, don't forget, Sunday, Eclipse Day, Solar Eclipse Day, Sunday the 21st, 1 p.m. is our Sunday live, 1 p.m. Eastern, and at 4 hours after that, at 5 p.m. Eastern, is our Zoom room. Sunday, September 21st, where we practice uncensored freedom of speech. And unless it's special circumstances, and I tried to record last time, it just didn't take. Remember, internet was wonky a couple weeks ago. Well, it's been wonky, but anywho, so we don't record it, so I don't post it anywhere. This is truly uncensored freedom of speech. Even if you want to cuss every now and then. We just try to avoid the F-bombs, please. All right, let's get an affirmation, confirmation for badasses. We deserve it. We're still here, and we are still holding the faith and the trust. Let's see what Spirit Team has to say. They only talk trash because they envy your drive. Keep giving them reasons. Keep giving them reasons to talk trash. There you go. All right, thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and click the all button for your notifications for when I post. All right, you guys, I'll see you in the next video. We're going to read on what does the majority of the United States really think about the regime. Much love, many blessings. Thanks for showing up, you guys. I see you in the funny papers.